up, everybody? 5'8" dunker, vertical trainer, Andy Lloyd here, coming to you for episode 42, Skigh Athletics, the Skigh vlog. So today we're going to be getting into the second progression for jumping higher off of 2 feet. The technique that you should be using. Remember, head over to my video, jump higher off 2 feet in less than 2 minutes, and be sure to go back and watch progression 1 before you move on to this. They're fairly similar, but it is something that you do want to understand before you start to move on. It's extremely simple. It's extremely like progression 1. I like to do progression 1 and 2 separately. This is almost like progression 1 part 2, but I just call it progression 2. So recalling progression 1, where you're just coming in and turning that second foot that wraps around, turning it in to put the pressure and the tension on the muscle instead of the joints, instead of the knee. So for this phase, you're going to start to understand what you should do with your left foot, and it's extremely simple. You're going to be in the exact same position as progression 1. So I got my feet in basically an L formation, heel to heel, and in the first progression, recall, I'm just coming in and turning this right foot. Now what you want to start doing is creating just a little bit more separation from your left foot and your right foot. So from your left heel to your right heel, get a little bit more distance. So before I said about, I think I said 12 to 16 inches depending on how tall you are. So get a little bit wider now, a little bit wider stance, drop your hips a little bit more, and now you're gonna focus on pushing off. You see how right away my body just knows, since I've been doing these progressions for years, you wanna pick up your left toe off of the ground. This is called dorsiflexion. When you jump, when you go to plant, your first step. So my first step, when I go left to right, I'm gonna go in heel to toe. Now, if I would go straight, flat-footed, same thing again. The tension goes on the knee, and that's when fluid builds up, instead of the muscles. Okay, so that's why left foot is heel to toe, and then this right foot wraps around, and I'm gonna come in on the ball of my foot on my right foot. So now we're gonna just turn that into progression 2, and this is why I like to slow it down. I want you guys to picture it, mentally picture it, and imagine yourself doing this. So that's why we're gonna slow it down, make it into an extremely simple plyometric. And again, do not add jumps into this right away, because there are several more progressions after this. So the last thing I want you guys to do is to think in your head, okay, all I have to do is turn that foot a little bit and then I'm set. Will it work for some people? Yes, but if you're just starting and you have to build up to the other progressions, don't rush it, okay? Take your time with it. So right here, this is what it's gonna look like. A little bit more separation, feet are still opened up, heel to heel, again, left heel to right heel, and now my hips are low, and what I'm gonna do is push myself off of this right leg, off of the leg that wraps around. I'm gonna get low, I'm gonna push myself, bring this left heel up, and then, you see that? So a lot of the times when people don't jump high enough, and let's say they plant left to right like I'm planting right now, and they say, just give me a quick tip, something that I can think about when I'm jumping, so I can I just want to jump high right now, I want to feel it. So the first thing that I tell them is, push harder off of your right leg when you jump into your plant, and then point that left toe up towards the sky, and you'll jump higher. And immediately they say that they feel a difference. I would say about 9 times out of 10, someone will say they feel a difference, because a lot of the times people take a short step in between. Big step off of that right leg into this left to right plant. Why? Opens up your hips, and then when you point that left toe towards the sky, automatically goes heel to toe, and then the right foot wraps around. So this is what we're gonna do in this progression 2 of this jumping technique for 2 feet. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit more weight on this back leg, and I'm gonna put my left toe up towards the sky, push off. This is the same concept. If you plant right to left, right here, this is the drill. This is progression 1 for right to left planters. It's just this. Look how I'm turning my left foot in, heel to heel, okay? And now, same thing, progression 2, is I'm just gonna get a little bit wider, a little bit lower, more weight here, and I'm gonna pick up this toe. So now I wanna understand the concept of this foot, the first foot that goes, to go heel to toe. So right now I'm gonna go, okay? And there's no wasted momentum. So the reason you go heel to toe, another good reason, is that you use this momentum of the heel to toe, to allow your leg to wrap around, so that by the time this foot wraps around, the second foot in the left to right plant, so the right foot, by the time my right leg wraps around, I'm coming up on the ball of my foot on my left foot, and I'm already landing on the ball of my foot on my right. So I just explode off of the ground. I've used this same technique for guys who are already dunking, who already had 45-inch plus verticals. I showed them this technique, and their coaches said that they could see them getting off the ground much quicker and much more efficiently. So regardless of where you're at, if you're a beginner, if you are playing college basketball, I'm telling you, this jumping technique will help you out. So again, stay tuned. There are more progressions. This is progression 2 of the 2-foot jumping technique, and we'll go into other stuff. We'll go into vertical jump technique. We'll go into broad jump, jumping off of 1 foot. And again, I do want to start my journey of getting my 40-yard dash under 4.5. So again, just stay tuned for all that. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm loving the emails you guys are sending me. Head over to www.skighathletics.com, SKIGH athletics.com. Get 2 free months worth of vertical training, completely free. And email me at aloyd@skighathletics.com if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Send me videos of you guys jumping. Once you get the program, once you buy my program, you get complete access. I'll give you a full, detailed description of how you can jump higher if you send me your video. But I'm open to, I get videos every single day from all across the world helping people jump higher, just giving a couple tips. So I'm down for that. But again, to get the program, you get a detailed description. Just remember, guys, Skigh has absolutely no limits. Keep working hard, keep reaching for your vertical goals, your athletic goals, any other goals that you have, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yup.